Welcome to episode 1, Chappies Corner, where we're just going to talk shit for a bit about CrossFit, golf, train Wi-Fi, life in general. Just get into the headspace of the boys for a bit. What we've been up to this week, boys? Any big news? Anything to update?
Well, considering we're on Tuesday, not much has happened, mate.
All right, since last Tuesday, you were flying solo on the team one at the weekend, weren't you, SG?
I was, mate. Someone was off Swan hosting again.
That's right. Any good? Sustained any injuries?
Of course I did. Bloody Achilles went, didn't it? Got writ off by brother, which is always good. But there we go.
Double unders on Friday for the Open then?
Of course it will be. Double unders and box jumps. What else can it be? Accommodating Achilles.
We're going to get into that. Second order of business, quickly. Guinness check-in. How many we had?
None for me this week.
SG?
Was there not one at the golf, Dave?
Oh, there was one at the golf, Steve. You got me there. Sunday at the golf, yeah. Sampled one.
Even a photo of it. Even
Yeah.
photo evidence.
Yeah,
Murphy's
one for me,
mate. Murphy's for me. Didn't fancy Guinness this weekend.
Talk us through it, Steve. It's a rogue choice, that.
It's a bloody lovely drop, I tell you. It's I don't know if I prefer it to Guinness, you know. The big fans going for it.
Prefer it to Guinness?
It's on par. It was lovely.
It's a big shout, that.
That's a big shout.
It was very good. Very good.
How many deep was you before the Murphys, though?
First one of the day. That set me off for the day, that. Yeah. Lovely little pub in Boston Spa.
Anything other than Guinness as a stouty beer?
Have you tried anything?
Yeah.
I tried that forged. That forged, not good.
No.
Can't get on with it.
Even the different Guinnesses, because you can get like a coffee brew. There's quite a few different ones, and I'm not.
Oh, mate, I'm a big fan of that West Indian porter that Guinness do in the bottles. That is lovely.
I don't think I've seen it. Is it? Oh, is that the one with like the original looking?
Yeah, it's got like yellow writing, mate. Little 6%er, knock your head off, belting.
All right, so you're a Murphy's convert.
Massively.
Hey, I'll tell you what I did try. I don't know if I've told you. First one, Lucky Saint.
What do you think?
On tap?
No, it was just a can at the weekend.
Which one? Blue or orange?
Not bad. Well, blue. Why? What's the difference?
Blue's lager, orange is IPA. Little fruity number.
The lager was all right. To be fair, I don't think there isn't much that comes close to a Rosa Blanca when it comes to a little low percent.
That's the one.
Lager.
That's the one.
Cheers anyway, boys. Thanks for your efforts on the beer front.
Well done, Ad.
Don't midweek drink, mate. Got the Open coming up, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that, mate. It's overrated.
Why? What happened last year, Ad?
You don't want to be going deep into that competition, mate. It takes over your life.
Come on then. Open starts Friday. Let's kick it off. What's the predictions for Friday? Did we all see the teaser today?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think, and here this is a slight curveball. So we obviously did, what was it, 23.1 on Friday?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
If it was that, they've said it's going to be potential. How are you attacking that differently to what we did on Friday? Because DP was off the rower in about 4 minutes.
3 minutes.
What am I going to say? 2.5.
Give him some credit, mate.
Jesus. Bring it back.
How would I attack it?
Finished the workout in for. Yeah, what are you doing differently?
Me, I don't think I'd do much different. As long as I got
getting more time on.
I had 90 seconds for the ring muscle ups, and to be fair, my excuse was there's only one set of ring muscle ups, and there was 3 of us going at them. So I reckon I was one short and 1 rep short. I'm blaming you for that one, Ads.
Me and Ad were stood looking at each other for a good 45 seconds, and I didn't want to get up there.
After you, mate. After you. Dude, I came down off after doing mine, and literally I held them in place for you so you could jump straight on, and you were URPing it.
How many reps better did you do than when you first did it?
3.
25 for me.
MVP right there.
0 muscle ups again.
You got to them, so it's fine.
Got to them.
But yeah, I don't think it'll be that workout, in all honesty.
Well, it could be.
Well, seeing that teaser, that teaser, I don't think it would.
And I've
read, want to repeat.
I've read somewhere today on one of the other Instagrams, it's only going to be, or Dave Castro said today, it's only going to be between 2020 and 2024.
But that's not necessarily Friday's one, though, is it? It's going to be one of the workouts.
One of them will be a repeat, and it'll be between 2020 and 2024. I think the
teaser that we've got is a little fiery.
Yeah, with
embers looking
with frogs playing in the background. The noise is frogs playing.
See, I just took outdoors from it.
But yeah, I
could go. I mean,
I pinged down the comments, and the frog seems to be.
And what do frogs do?
Eat mushrooms. Mushroom.
Yeah,
4.1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Are you suggesting jump
of some sort? Yeah.
Jeez.
I hope they don't go down the High Rocks route of like burpee broad jumps. That can do one.
It's not.
I think this Friday's is going to be a classic CrossFit. There's going to be power cleans because you can still sign up after this one's been announced. So if they go for something daft that puts people up, like why would you sign up if you can't do it? So I think this one's going to be super accessible with movements that people like, because the numbers are still down. It's at it's at Mayhem. Rich Froning's doing it. Everything's pointing towards let's get CrossFit back to what it used to be.
A classic, Norb's referenced that, to be fair.
So is it a repeat then, or not?
I don't think this week will be a repeat. I think he'll save that. No. I think this will be, honestly, like some kind of couplet with a power clean, or that's my guess. I don't know what
where's your jumps coming from, or is it jumps in weight?
When is the clues?
Is it a clean ladder?
Oh god, that is you're down a rabbit hole in a rabbit hole there.
Well, let's be honest. When's the clues ever meant anything? It's a Castro clue. They mean absolutely nothing.
The mushroom clue, was that the burpee over dumbbell snatch?
The 2 movement one last year that was horrific.
Yeah.
Hated every minute of that.
Yeah.
I think you'll find I hated it the most. It's my worst performance in history, that one.
Yeah. Not your finest hour.
I reckon you clean up on that this year.
Did you finish it, Dave, or not?
Still going.
Yeah, rough times for you, that.
Rough times.
But are you doing it in the morning, SG?
Yeah, this year I'm going to do them all in the morning because I just can't train it at night. Honestly, post work, I think I have a crash, energy crash.
Your body must be like, your body must get used to the time that you train.
100%. I think so.
But it can't. An hour after waking up versus 8 hours of the day, surely your body's going to be in a better position to be able
I feel like I've got more energy in the morning.
Yeah.
Because that's
from an
and because that's how I train. And then all of last 2 years I've done the open workouts in the evening, and every time I've done them I've just felt so shit because my energy levels just plummet. Of course it is. Not training when I'm usually train, but it makes it like, why wouldn't you though? If you train all year at a set time and then you alter it just for one time a year.
Yeah.
And
but usually there's like Friday Night Lights in it.
Oh yeah, the atmosphere. That's why you do it. But this year I'm going to sneak mine in at 7. DP to judge, and we're all good.
Early top of the leaderboard.
That's it. Get your score in early
Scoring early, Steve.
and watch it plummet.
Engine goes kaput.
Yeah, exactly. Because then all you two lads have to do is just get one more rep or 1 second quicker. That's all you have to do.
Mate, it depends what it is. If it's a row and a row toaster bar skipping.
Hang power clean, mate. That's where we go.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like it's never going to be movements like that, is it? That are too like look at the French Open. What happened there with the power clean hang powers?
Yeah.
The French throwdown. Sorry, was it? Where people are just getting no reps and like you can't. I don't think you can put a movement like that in.
Has there been any movement on the old World Fitness project around the Open? Has there been any activity from them? I was listening to a bit of that in this last week. I didn't realise it was that Will Morad's thing.
I think he's been the facilitator of it, and then they've got some millionaire backers to stump up the cash.
Yeah. This Jackson something is him and his wife have created this. It's called Good Life, and it's basically CrossFit in places that people can't afford fitness, essentially, like Uganda and stuff. And then Will Murad sort of, I think, befriended them, likes what they're doing, likes what they're about, and then decided, why don't we do something radical and create a world tour of fitness? It's a sick idea. And then to get all the names that they've got going, jumping on board, surely they couldn't have imagined everybody. Maybe it's circumstantial considering what's recently happened in the games, but
I think I'm right that year one is just invitational, yeah? And then year two becomes a qualifier to get into the World Fitness Project. So this year, they've invited the top 20 men, top 20 women, or the ones that have said yes to it. But I think next year, the spots then open up for people to participate.
You can qualify.
That's when we ramp it up, lads. That's when we get going.
Yeah, forget CrossFit Open. That's where it's at.
Be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, it might be what the sport needs, isn't it? Something to rattle it up for the better.
Maybe. Well, High Rocks is just ridiculous.
Yeah,
their numbers are just insane.
Do we think Tia's going to go that way?
Looks like it.
It's looking like it.
Is she getting paid to do it?
I don't know.
Someone will be.
Someone's got to be making some cash somewhere, surely.
It can't hurt either of them, can it? She's what, 7-time world champion?
It's probably less stress on the body for her.
Yeah. And then start to move across to it. It looks good for the sport of high rocks that the best of the best ever wants to go across and start doing it.
Yeah. Looks good for the brand.
Yeah.
How was the golf lessons this week, DP? Good, bad, indifferent?
I'd say indifferent this week.
I think first question should be, how's the driving range last week?
Yeah, terrible.
That was unbelievable.
You talk us through it if you want, SG. You give us a summary.
Well, we just went for a little session at the driving range, and DP just decided he forgot how to swing a club.
Really set me up for 4 days of consecutive range visits because I got in my head that much.
In front of the lads he was playing with on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Shanking everything. Borrowed his brother's clubs, give him a try. They'll never get them seen the light of day again, are they?
Classic case of minus shit, I'm going to have to use somebody else's.
Hate this club. Don't like it.
Slung that one back. Look, Sunday went all right. Sunday went out on the course, fine.
What, in the 40-mile-an-hour wind and horizontal rain?
Not ideal conditions for a session.
British winter golf, though, boys.
Coming. Felt like tonight about 5 o'clock. It's still like blasting sunshine. I think it's around the corner, isn't it? It's around the corner. 4 p.m. tee off. Just coming down that 18th as the sun's setting.
We're teeing off at 4 lads. It's 5:05 tee off.
All right. Of course. Yeah.
When
Don't know who you play with, so.
Works entertainment budget.
He's had a beer.
Yeah.
This is my second Guinness this week.
Is it?
Not tonight. But
When
I
we're gonna
was,
get when are we gonna get around in? More importantly, boys.
It's not on me, it's on that man there, the man that hosts every other night.
You're right.
when we're talking, what day of the week?
Weekend.
Sunday's probably a bit better.
Yeah. Midday on a Sunday.
Oh. Just think of the Guinness afterwards. Oh.
Maybe not this week. I'm going to look at a car.
Why is that?
We've been a week with one car and we realise that it's impossible.
Yeah.
I need a push iron. Anyone know who's got one?
Well, I just got mine back.
Yeah, true, yeah. These will be collecting dust.
Yeah, mine are in the cellar. They're only summer bikes, aren't they?
I don't know, next couple of weekends, let's have a look.
Where should we go? What are we thinking?
Well,
Rufford was lovely. Two bad holes. Winter Green's not good, but the rest
Just trying
very
to think,
good.
where does Retford drains all right, does it? But is that still 40 quid on a Sunday over
Could be,
winter?
Yeah.
See, that's a bit, in my opinion, that's a bit pricey, isn't it? I'm all about the summer offers at 20, 25 quid a round. Happy days. Thank you very much.
Well, why don't we see if we can get the podcast sponsored?
Big start, that.
We can have a word with Dave. You'll have some contacts.
You just put a post on LinkedIn.
We don't want to be reaching for the stars so soon, mate.
Let's just ask our listeners, Mum, can you pay for golf next week?
Oh, gee.
I think around at Rufford, boys, 20 quid.
To be fair, I know a good company that sponsor athletes, so it went well last year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Injured athletes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they specialise in them.
Got an interesting stat though for you. The chap that won last week's PGA event, the Mexican Open, the shortest driver on tour. So there's hope for me yet. He beat this kid. We've seen him, that 20-year-old South African. He built like a brick shit house.
Yeah.
Absolute unit. His average drive something like 330 or something daft.
I think two of them were like 370 plus, weren't they?
Yeah.
On that round. Yeah.
Absolute unit.
Easy work, that stuff, isn't it? Just
playing with this big dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put you back into it and just off it goes.
Downwind when it's dash and dry.
I've never seen
270 something is average. Pretty, yeah.
I mean, I'd take it as an average.
Talking like it's short, by the way.
Yeah, we'd all take it.
Unreal driving numbers, but yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather have? Would you rather go a year? Every game that you played, you hit your drive on the fairway over 270 yards, or get a hole in one?
One hole in one?
Yeah.
I'd take the drive.
Take the drives.
Would you?
Yeah.
Too right.
Oh, you could go your whole life not getting a hole in one.
Oh.
I think I'd have gone hole in one, I reckon.
Yeah, because you can't hit it 270. Well, it's completely out of range, that, isn't it? 270. So
how many times have we played golf? Do you reckon?
Depends on
individually.
Depends on what we means, because Two of
Well,
us have played.
he needs to be
Yeah.
practicing 3 hours a day to sort that slice out.
It was a shank, not a slice. No, drive all day long.
Yeah, right, fair. Well, that kid's just he was a nobody, I think, and he just earned himself another, what is it, 2 years did you get? Another 2 years minimum on your card.
Yeah, this is the one.
Invited to the Masters, invited to the players. Like, he's just laughing. 1.6 mil in the bank. Cheers.
Yeah, this is the one that's earned 1.1 in his career, and then this
Yeah.
weekend he's earned more than his entire career.
That's balmy, isn't it?
Fair play.
That's a bit like what's his name? Gist, is it, at the darts? The 9 darts guy.
Oh yeah.
What a night.
Oh God, that's so good. Fancy going again? Couple of weeks.
100%. Well, we are, aren't we? Need to sort that fancy dress out for it.
That is a good shout. We need to think about that like in the next couple of days, because if we're gonna have to flipping get stuff sorted, that's not a lot of time.
We've got two options, haven't we? We all do something that's matching, the four of us, or we draw it out of a hat.
Or we've got a third option, Dave. We go as what we're wearing for the stag. 2 outfits in one.
You could borrow Mikey's. You got the same size legs.
You've told me, but I can't remember. Don't tell me. But yeah,
I'm fancying the draw a name out of a hat, I think.
But then you've got what? So we put in two characters each.
Yeah.
Or like themes.
The character. You do the character.
Be a character.
So we're basically we're playing Jeopardy, because you put the name in the hat and you can decide how bad it goes.
I mean, there's got to be certain things off limits.
Yeah. It has to be.
You've got to be allowed into the venue.
Yeah. There's limits to it.
That are properly offside.
Yeah, but you drop it in there, and then you put the risk of you can go real left field, and then you pick your own out, and you have to go with it. You can't put it back if you've drawn your own. Or you can go really safe and boring.
See, I'm thinking because it's Nottingham, you just get Brian Clough, the classic, is it red polo or green jumper or whatever. That's a safe option, isn't it?
There's such a fine line, isn't there, between fancy dress and just looking a bit odd.
But he carries a tennis racket around, doesn't he, famously? So you could get.
I always think that the rule with fancy dress is you've got to know who it is without having to ask.
Yeah.
You can't just dress someone up and be like, oh, this person's like, yeah. If you have to explain it, it's not good enough.
Yeah, I might go as a bald guy I saw on TV at the darts, celebrating a 9 dart. That's a good one.
You can order a shirt if you want. Famous. Sure, it was in the quarterfinals last year as well.
I'm sure he'll be at a few more nights as well.
Of course he will. He'll have sorted them tickets out last weekend, won't he?
Yeah.
30,000 seat arena. We've got one spare ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still got them tickets for you boys. You want them?
We're good Sheffield, wasn't it, last year?
Yeah, we've got to sort it out. How are we getting there? Train, taxi, we'll work it out.
Got to finish with what? You can talk.
What?
How are you getting there?
Don't you worry about me. I'll be all right.
You're sorted.
We'll sort it out. Yeah, we'll sort it.
Good, I'm glad.
What you got coming up this week, boys? What's happening in the next week?
All over the gaff. Big smoke for a couple of days. And then come back to watch Friday Night Lights.
You're not doing it?
No.
You're not going to...
Friday. So if I do it, it'll be probably on my own.
It'll be one of the Could be one of the biggest collapses we've seen in the history of the sport. This.
What a fall from grace this
I
is.
know. He bought the
What you doing?
t-shirt. Bought the t-shirt last year.
He's just taken it out of his tag, hasn't he, on Instagram?
Yeah. Injured. Retired. No,
Why
I'm
can't you do
probably-
Friday then? You're coming in
Because-
late.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back. I'll be back in time, but
So you can do it.
it's I'm at a social event.
Here we go. Here we go.
Whining and dining, are you?
Friday evening.
Networking.
On Friday
Thursday
evening.
night.
No, Friday day. It's a luncheon.
Yeah, so you'll be back Friday evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a face full of Merlot.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
We know people that
That's
perform
push-ups.
better after that.
It's good for the ticker, innit, red wine? So you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll see. I'll be definitely coming down though because I want to get amongst it.
You'll be getting the old two-step on after a few,
Boys.
a few glasses of Merlot.
Oh yeah, so 7
Res-
p.m.
Resident DJ.
No,
Yeah,
I'm looking
that's
forward
the,
to it.
that's the plan. What about you boys? Are you
I'm in Iceland this
travelling
weekend.
anywhere?
This weekend?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Is that your Christmas present?
yeah. So we're gonna go.
Oh, the other half live ads.
We're going
Wow.
snowmobiling Saturday, Northern Lights Sunday, and then CrossFit Reykjavik Monday, and the old Blue Lagoon before we come back.
Have you ordered in the Northern Lights then?
Yeah, we're
Make sure
doing
they're on.
a boat trip or something. And then there's a fella behind one of them laser pens, just
Oh,
making
nice,
sure.
Pay extra for that, dear.
Thick. Is it out?
Oh.
What's the weather like out there?
I think it's similar to here. I think it's
Oh, I was expecting
cold,
it's
but
freezing.
no, I think I don't know. We have to drive. The snowmobile day is like a 12-hour day, so you have to get the bus, I think, to somewhere that is cold. Then you can go snowmobiling. Then you come back. So
So are you going to do your open workout at CrossFit Reykjavik?
I'm going to do a workout. I'm not
Good
doing.
point.
Are you doing the open
when
this
do
year?
you,
I'm not signing up, but I'll take part.
You'll do the workouts, yeah.
are you SG? Are you signing up?
Already signed up, mate.
Yeah, baby.
Paid me
Yeah.
15 quid or whatever.
Did you not buy the t-shirt?
There's only one brand I wear in the gym, innit?
What a
That's
guy.
right, baby.
To the moon.
Sponsor.
When they bring out t-shirts, that is. But
To the moon. Yeah, it should be good.
are you paying for it, Dave? Adam?
Probably.
Yeah.
Now I know
Is
you
it-
are.
There's only 8 people in our gym that signed up so far.
Shut up. Seriously?
Yeah, you can look online and like see.
8
see
people?
8. CrossFit Northumbria, 300. They're second in the world. It's unbelievable.
Bloody hell. Oh,
So yeah,
I
whether
don't even know that was a massive gym. Usually CrossFit Glasgow is the one that's got a zillion people
CrossFit
signed up.
CrossFit Northumbria, mate. I think there's one in Portugal that's number 1 from what I've seen, but
Wow. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll probably sign up. I'll probably chuck a score in.
get your scores in, mate. 3rd year in the row for us lads, isn't it? Or have you done it? Did you do one more year, Dave?
I've only paid once.
Oh, have you?
Mate, this is the year you should be doing it.
Yeah.
No, I will do it.
Flying at the minute.
I will 100% do it.
What was
Just
your
just to be-
retest percentage improvement on your push press?
What is it? Near 18% improvement on the strict press.
People start
In 2
talking.
months?
And then 17% on the front squat.
It's class, isn't it? Some unreal numbers.
That is unreal.
It's mad, isn't it? You know, absolute hard work for 8 weeks, doing it 5 times a week, eating well. Good results off the back of it.
Fair play, mate. You have to carry on with eating the whale blubber in Iceland.
We need to set the next challenge up now, boys.
survived the Open
That's
for us,
true.
I think.
That's true. We do need to set the next challenge. We need to set it. We need to next week's podcast.
Yeah. So I think we set it for after the Open to get all the Opens done.
And then last weekend in March.
It's just the Open's just a workout. It's not like it doesn't.
Mate, injuries are calling at the moment. Like after them rings today, I've done an Adam Elliott bicep.
What are you doing?
Little tweaker on just from the rings. You wouldn't know, mate. You've only got one car. So you can't come.
Yeah, my taxi let me down this morning.
You sat on the doorstep waiting.
Yeah, where is he? The Great White Shark. What is it tomorrow?
Oh, I've not looked, to be honest.
Front squats. 5 lots of 3 front squats. You pick a load.
Be light then.
Big that. And then 3 rounds. Toes to bar and burpee broad jumps. 10 toes to bar, 10 burpee broad jumps, 10 toes to bar, 10, 10. 3 rounds of that, but you swap the toes to bar for V-ups on the second round.
Oh, my abs are going to be in tatters.
Rhabdo.
You know what that is, lads? That's a recipe for rhabdo, that is.
Unbelievable. You and your rhabdo.
I've not had it, witnessed it though.
Have you seen Thursdays?
I don't know if I'll train.
It's teams of 2.
Oh, row.
It's just
a row,
ridiculous row, isn't it?
Both do 50 cal each row, then 40, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10.
That's all right.
But that's good.
That's a nice little cardio number.
Yeah. This week's very engine-y.
We'll have a number 2 at 7. I doubt it.
I'm in London, aren't we?
Of course, you bloody are. When are you not? When are you not?
I know. I live down there at a minute.
Jeez.
I might pop in, Steve. We can chuck one out.
That's your partner.
That means I'm going to get buried.
We can chuck one out.
Yeah, you'll have a. Yeah, I reckon you two could set a proper target there.
50 cals.
That's your machine, that.
2 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
We weren't far off the other day. What was it, 60 cals the other day?
Yeah.
2.5, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 minutes on.
Yeah, then you got no
2 minutes off.
to getting
Ba-dum.
sort of when you get down to the 20 cals, he's going to be nowhere to be seen.
The old universal resting position will be full flow.
Get that shutter up and get me some oxygen. Oh man, unbelievable. So we'll see. We'll see what we Thursday night, isn't it?
Go on then, before we wrap up then, let's have your prediction for the workout. I want movements and times and whatever it might be. Let's see who can get closest over this Open.
I'm going to say it's just going to be a short time cap. I'm going to say between 9 and 11 minutes.
Go with 10 then.
We'll average 10. I think there's going to be a burpee in there. I reckon burpee box overs and a power clean as a couplet.
I'm going to go real rogue, and I'm pretty sure was the workout before, but like 7 minutes of burpees. It was an AMRAP of 7 minutes of burpees. I'm pretty sure that's been before. So I'm thinking could be, because think about it, it's burning and it's the frogs are the jumping. So I'm going to go for 7 minutes AMRAP burpees.
How many are you going for then? If that is the case, how many are you hitting?
Great question.
I'm going to bag myself 50.
7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 a minute. That's good going. That step in, step out.
So you're going 7 minute burpees.
Yeah. What are you going for?
What was yours, SG?
10 minutes.
Between 9 and 11, burpee box overs with a power clean.
What are you having, Ad?
I reckon I'm going to go a super speed 21:15.9 with deadlift at 120
Yep.
and toaster bar.
How does that link to frogs?
Any
I mean,
reference to
nothing
the
links
clue
anywhere.
or
Yeah,
just
frog grips, toaster bar.
yeah?
Grips
Okay.
out allowed.
They
You
are
go to the
magic.
games, you can't use rubber grips.
Well, you could use them in the quarterfinals, mate.
I'm boring now, mate. It's boring.
Boring.
They let anyone in last year, apart from me and you, Dave. But
Yeah, didn't want it, did we? Didn't want it.
Didn't want it. Just didn't want it.
All right. Well, let's see how close we are.
Right.
How far off we are.
We'll be miles off. We'll all be miles off.
Sounds good. Right,
Rock and
chappies.
roll. All right, boys.
Have a good week. We'll speak to you
Absolute
next time.
pleasure.
Cheers, guys.